as for these critiques, President Trump didn't say he'd go after a cultural side. Read what he said very closely. We've made clear that the cost, if they use proxy forces in the region, will not be borne just by those proxies. They'll be borne by Iran and its leadership itself. Those are important things that the Iranian leadership needs to put into its calculus as it makes its next decision.
So that was Secretary of State Mike Pompeo saying that the president didn't say he'd go after a culture site. Well, reading what Trump said very closely, the president on Saturday tweeted, so it's spelled out for you, quote, "Let this serve as a warning that if Iran strikes any Americans or American assets, we have targeted 52 Iranian sites representing the 52 American hostages taken by Iran many years ago, some at a very high level and important to Iran. The Iranian culture and those targets and Iran itself will be hit very fast and very hard. The USA wants no more threats." Talking to reporters last night while flying back to Washington from his 17-day vacation, the president was asked about his threat against Iran's cultural sites, which many experts say would actually constitute a war crime. And the president doubled down. Quote, "They're allowed to kill our people. They're allowed to torture and maim our people. They're allowed to use roadside bombs and blow up our people. And we're not allowed to touch their cultural sites. It doesn't work that way." So here's where we stand on this Monday, January 6th. Huge crowds are packing the streets of Iran this morning for the funeral of General Soleimani, the Iranian general struck down on Friday by a U.S. drone and for whom that country is promising revenge. Iran is also signaling a new push toward nuclear weapons. Tehran will no longer commit to limits on enrichment established in a 2015 agreement with global powers from which the Trump administration withdrew. And in Iraq, lawmakers are calling for the expulsion of U.S. troops from the country, something President Trump met with threats of sanctions against Baghdad and a bill of billions of dollars.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.